Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's got everyone talking and frankly, a little worried: Meta's new AI chatbot. Is it a game changer in personalized experiences or a privacy time bomb waiting to explode? That's the million-dollar question, and we're going to break it all down for you. Think about it. Everything you've ever liked, shared, or searched on Facebook and Instagram, now feeding directly into an AI that's learning about you, refining its responses, and potentially influencing you. Sounds a little scary, right? But before we jump to conclusions, let's unpack the facts. The launch of Meta AI couldn't have come at a worse time for the company, because just last week, former Meta employee Sarah Wynne Williams testified before the U.S. Senate, and her revelations were pretty shocking. She painted a picture of Meta knowing when users, especially teens, are feeling vulnerable, worthless, helpless, depressed, and then using that information to target them with ads. I mean, imagine this. A teenage girl deletes a selfie because she's feeling insecure, and Meta's algorithms flag that as the perfect moment to sell her a beauty product or a weight loss program. Wynne Williams specifically stated that the company was letting advertisers know when teens were depressed so they could be served an ad at the best time. That's not just targeted advertising. That's predatory behavior, plain and simple. It's a huge ethical problem, and it raises serious questions about Meta's responsibility to its users, especially young people. It's even more worrisome that this is happening in the background while Meta is collecting even more data through its AI chatbot. Now, let's talk about the chatbot itself. Meta claims it's all about personalized experiences, that it uses your Facebook and Instagram history to tailor its responses to you. But that personalization comes at a cost. Every interaction you have with the bot is tracked, analyzed, and used to further refine its understanding of your preferences. The Washington Post even reported that this pushes the limits on privacy in ways that go much further than rivals ChatGPT from OpenAI or Gemini from Google. So what does that mean in practice? Well, imagine you're chatting with Meta AI about your favorite hobbies. Let's say you mention that you're really into hiking and outdoor gear. Suddenly, you're seeing ads for hiking boots, backpacks, and camping equipment all over your Facebook and Instagram feeds. That's not a coincidence. That's Meta AI using your chat history to target you with highly specific advertising. And while that might seem harmless enough, it's a slippery slope. What happens when the AI starts to understand your political leanings, your religious beliefs, or your personal insecurities? Could that information be used to manipulate you, to influence your decisions, or even to discriminate against you? This isn't the first time we've heard these concerns about Meta and data privacy. Remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal? That was a wake-up call for a lot of people, a stark reminder of just how much power these tech companies have over our data. After that, Meta supposedly locked down its data, made some changes to its privacy policies. But has anything really changed? I mean, let's be honest, most people prioritize convenience over privacy. They're willing to trade their personal information for a seamless user experience, as long as they can pretend they're not being tracked. And Meta knows that. They've been able to avoid ongoing scrutiny by simply not talking about their tracking and predictive capabilities. It's a classic case of out of sight, out of mind. But the truth is, Meta's data trove is incredibly powerful. It's like a digital fingerprint of your entire life, and it can be used in ways you might not even imagine. Back in 2015, researchers at the University of Cambridge and Stanford University published a study that showed just how accurately Facebook activity could be used to predict a person's psychological profile. They found that, based on your Facebook likes, mapped against your answers from a psychological study, the insights could determine a person's psychological makeup more accurately than their friends, their family, better even than their partners. Think about that. Algorithms, based on your likes, can know you better than the people closest to you. The study had a huge sample size, and they leveraged machine learning techniques, specifically collaborative filtering and regression models, to identify correlations between Facebook activity and personality traits defined by the Big Five personality traits: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. This shows the predictive power of seemingly innocuous data points when aggregated and analyzed at scale. And let's not forget the concept of latent variables, hidden factors that influence our online behavior but aren't directly observable. Meta's algorithms are designed to uncover these latent variables and use them to create a more complete picture of who you are. Facebook's true strength lies in its scale. The information you enter into your Facebook profile, in isolation, doesn't mean much. You might like cat videos, Coca-Cola, maybe you visit pages about certain bands. But on a broader scale, each of these elements can be indicative. It could be, for example, that people who like this specific combination of things have an 80% chance of being a smoker, or a criminal, or a racist, whether they specifically indicate such or not. Some of these signals are overt, others require more insights. But basically, your Facebook activity shows who you are, whether you meant to share that or not. We're just not confronted with it, outside of ad placements. And with personal posting to Facebook declining in recent times, Meta's also lost some of its data points, so you'd assume that its predictions are likely not as accurate as they once were. But with Meta AI now hosting increasingly personal chats on a broad range of topics, Meta has a new stream of connection into our minds, which will indeed showcase, once again, just how much Meta knows you and what your personal preferences and leanings may be, which it does indeed use for ads. It's like handing them the keys to your subconscious. Now, Meta will argue that they're taking steps to protect your privacy. They say that details that contain inappropriate information or are unsafe in nature won't be saved, and that you can delete the details that Meta AI saves about you at any time. And that's true. You do have some options. But let's be real. How many people are actually going to bother with that? How many people are going to meticulously go through their chat history and delete every potentially sensitive piece of information? Not many. Most people will just accept the default settings and trust that Meta is doing the right thing. And that's a huge mistake. Because even if you delete some of your chat history, Meta still has access to all the other data they've collected about you over the years. They still know your age, your gender, your location, your interests, your friends, your family, your political views, your religious beliefs, and on and on. It's a massive data profile, and it's constantly being updated and refined. So what's the solution? Is there a way to enjoy the convenience of Meta AI without sacrificing your privacy? Well, it's not easy. Meta is betting that convenience will trump privacy, that people will be so enamored with the chatbot's personalized responses that they won't care about the data tracking. And they might be right. That's why their Advantage Plus AI-powered ads are producing results. As their AI tools get smarter and increase Meta's capacity to analyze data at scale, Meta's going to get even better at knowing everything about you, as revealed by your Facebook and Instagram presence. And now your AI chats as well, which will indeed mean a more personalized experience. But the payoff here is that Meta will also use that understanding in ways you may not agree with. The key is to be aware of the risks and to take steps to protect yourself. Be mindful of what you share with the chatbot. Don't reveal sensitive personal information. Review your privacy settings on Facebook and Instagram and limit the data that Meta collects about you. And most importantly, demand greater transparency and accountability from Meta. The rise of AI chatbots like Meta AI is just the beginning. As AI technology continues to evolve, we're going to see even more personalized experiences, even more sophisticated data tracking, and even more potential for manipulation and abuse. It's crucial that we have a serious conversation about data privacy, about ethical AI development, and about the role of government regulation. We need to find a way to balance the benefits of AI with the need to protect our fundamental rights. The future of AI depends on it. What do you think? Are you concerned about Meta's data tracking practices? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of the latest AI news. Thanks for watching. And remember to stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay in control of your data.